Welcome everyone to Trailblazers on the Disability Channel. I'm your host, Susan Stewart. We'll be right back with our first two guests, Melissa Vigar and Celia Missios. Welcome everyone, we're back. I'm here. I'm really excited to have from BIST TO, Celia Missios and Melissa Vigar. Welcome to the show.
Well, thank you for having us, Susan.
Welcome. I'm so excited to have you here, honestly, because I am a brain injury survivor, so I know the viewers, we have many viewers that watch our program that have brain injury, that are survivors too. But before we get started here, and we're just gonna jump right in there, I'm gonna ask both of you to share your past, present, and future with us, with our audience who are watching. So we'll start with you, Celia.
Okay, Susan. Well, I entered the world of brain injury in 2006 after a pedestrian car accident, moi being the pedestrian.
Yes.
And before that, I was a business and market developer for a communications company.
Okay.
And after the accident, my whole world, as you know,
Yes.
came to a screeching halt, and I had to redefine myself and figure out who I was going to be going forward. And it's been a long journey. I came across BIST, and at that time, one of the gals that was working there encouraged me to get more involved with BIST, which I did. I now sit on the board for Brain Injury Society of Toronto. I also sit on the committee for Brain Injury Awareness Month, which is in June. So look for that. There's a lot of stuff coming up with that. And I sit on the inaugural tea committee. So February 11th at the Old Mill, come out and see us. We're having a mindful and networking event which involves afternoon tea. So I hope that we see you guys there. And for myself, on a personal level, I've embarked on a self-care advocacy journey. I have a magazine, it's a digital magazine called Resilienista, and you can find information about it at resilienista.com. And that's pretty much where I'm going forward with that now.
Okay, hold on a minute. Are you a Toronto person?
I am in Toronto, yes.
Background?
I am a Portuguese background.
High school?
High school was in Chatham, Ontario.
College, university?
I did some stuff at Ryerson. I have a diploma in international trade.
Excellent. Now, Melissa, you may go.
I don't know if I'm as impressive. Celia, I should have gone first.
Yes. No.
So thank you again for having us on our show. So past, present, and future. So I've been working in the field of brain injury. I don't want to say how long, but for many, many years. So I've
Okay.
done residential work, community work. The past year and a half, I've been very fortunate to be the executive director at the Brain Injury Society of Toronto, where I get to meet and work with wonderful people like Celia. And so basically, moving forward, the goal is really just to continue raising awareness of brain injury across Toronto, across the province, and also just to continue expanding our programs and services. We run a number of support groups for different populations, and we want to keep expanding on that and making sure that our services are accessible to everybody who needs them.
Okay, well, hold it right there. Toronto native,
Toronto native,
high school,
high school in Ascension. So I'm a Malton native.
okay, Malton.
Yeah.
Malton people are watching, okay? College, university.
Ryerson School of Social Work. I'm a registered social
Excellent.
worker. What else you got?
Anything else? We share a mutual friend, Stella Ume, the #1 Canadian gymnast that inspired me to also pursue my dream to be an Olympian. I know that you know her.
I went to grade school with her. Yeah, I haven't seen her in many years, but yes, we do have a mutual
Excellent,
friend, Stella.
excellent.
Yeah, another Malton girl.
Another Malton girl.
Yeah.
Can you tell me how old BIST TO is? How long has it been?
It's over 10 years old. BIST is really a grassroots organization. We started in the basement at Sunnybrook Hospital.
Okay.
It was the mother of her son had a brain injury, and she recognized the need for this type of support in Toronto. So it started there and it's kind of blossomed. So now we have an office at Yonge and St. Clair where we run programs out of, and we do free workshops all throughout the city as well.
Cecilia,
Yes.
thank you, that's awesome. Cecilia, tell me, just talk about that day, the accident that happened to you. Like, it was a clear day,
It was October 28th, 2006,
okay?
and it was approximately 8:30 at night.
I know you know this.
And I know this only because of people have told me. I have no recollection of the accident or any events prior to about half a day before the accident. I have had the blanks filled in from, the care providers, my family, friends.
Okay, Melissa, I know that with brain injury, what program do you offer? I know you shared a little bit.
Yeah, so we have different programs that we offer. We run programs basically every Tuesday and Wednesday at the office. You can find something happening. So we run adult support groups once a month.
Okay.
And that support group, we give an option of both in-person and virtual attendance. So for people who have trouble traveling at night or getting out of the house, they can still participate. We do community meetings once a month. So we have guest speakers come in and talk about different aspects like nutrition, technology, and how that can help with people with brain injuries.
Okay.
Yeah, we run different support groups. We have young people support groups, young people groups. You can find it all on our website.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah.
Cecilia,
Yes.
back to you. We're back and forth. No, looking at you,
Yes.
you have what we call an invisible disability. I know that I've been told that when they look at me, they're like, huh? You look perfectly fine. What challenges that do you face with right now?
Well, it's energy, as you can
Yes.
relate to.
Yeah.
A lot of it's a lot of overstimulation. Like if I'm in an environment that has a lot of noise, a lot of moving parts, it becomes hard to focus because it really takes a lot of energy to focus on one thing. So imagine if you've got like a carnival going on, is what it feels like when I'm in an environment.
Okay. Melissa, back over to Melissa. Melissa, I feel like I'm playing
It's like a
tennis.
fun game
That's
of
it.
tennis.
Tennis,
Yeah.
bam, bam, bam. No, you've been involved with BIST for how long now? 10 years?
No, so I've been in the field for over 10 years, but BIST, I'm relatively newbie. It's about a year and a half I've been working at BIST.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Melissa's done, if I may intervene, has
Yes.
done amazing work since with BIST.
Yeah.
She's really taken us to the next level. So
I know that I saw in her bio that she's a registered social worker,
Yes.
and that's the field that I know that you've been involved with in dealing with brain injury. For me, I mean, we just changed in Mississauga. We have it's called Mind Forward now. They changed it from
Yes,
Fabis to
yes.
Mind Forward, and they have wonderful programs themselves. And being a brain injury survivor, I know that there was I was scared, right? I didn't know what was being offered out there, and to finally link up through my social worker at Toronto Rehab, sort of put me in line with the people that could help me. It's very, as you know, traumatic,
Yes.
scary situation. 'Cause you're like, what's going to happen? What's going on? And you really basically starting all over again.
it's creating your life again. And the one thing that I think both yourself and myself can really inspire other people is to let them know there is life after brain injury.
Yes.
Brain injury doesn't mean that your life is over. It just means that your life is going to be different.
Yes.
So
Wonderful. I love that quote. You did talk about it in your bio, and I think it's so true. Life is what you make it.
exactly.
And obviously, when you're given sour lemons, you make lemonade out of it. So that's why I'm here today at Trailblazers. I'm very grateful for this opportunity. I thank Jay Stoyan and Frank Serrato for this opportunity. And back over to you before we go to commercials. I want to talk to you, Melissa, more about what challenges you face in BIST and how you could better serve, or what help. Yeah, I don't know.
That's
You
a great
could tell-
question.
I know.
That's a really
Wanna
good
help
question.
this
Oh,
deal.
thank you. Well, I guess one of the biggest things, so BIST, we're a nonprofit organization, so really most of our money comes from fundraising dollars.
Right.
And that allows us to offer our programs and services to the people that we serve. So obviously the thing that could always help us is more, is more money.
More funding.
More funding. So we will hold fundraising events throughout the year to help us, and really all those fundraising dollars go back into running our programs and renting our space and so forth. So we have the inaugural tea coming up on February 11th. We do a mix and mingle in June. We do a golf tournament in June. June, as Celia pointed out, is Brain Injury Awareness Month, so we're fairly busy that month. And then we have a Heroes 5K at the end of September, and that's a walk, run, or roll, so people can walk it. They can use the wheelchairs. Lots of kids come out, lots of dogs come out, so it's a good event.
Now, your client base, like, what are we talking about? How many people do you serve in this?
It's a good question. So we have about 600 members. Various people come out to various activities. So, we have a lot of people that come out to our annual picnic, to our holiday party. And then, like I said, we have various groups for different populations. We have young adults, we have caregivers, we have peer support groups, so there's lots of different programs running.
Last question before we go take a commercial. Future, what do you guys see yourself in 10 years from now? What do you see yourself doing?
This is a great Celia question.
Oh
Yes.
my goodness. Okay, well, for BIST, I would like to see its own facility, so its own house or its own building, where it would provide an opportunity for people and family members to come and really feel like they're part of a community.
Right.
To move forward in anything in life, you need to feel like you're part of something. BIST does a great job right now with the small space that we do have and with the capabilities that we have. And I can only imagine how much more we could help others to move forward and to really understand brain injury and that there is life after brain injury if we were given the opportunity to provide that for them.
That's a great answer. Well, I fully agree with everything Celia said.
Ditto, ditto,
Ditto,
ditto.
ditto, ditto. I also think, again, the awareness piece, and the awareness piece not only about brain injury and the invisible disability spreading the word, but also just letting people know that we are here. It's very disheartening when people come through our door and say, oh, my injury was 3 years ago, I didn't know you existed, I wish I had known. So really just continuing to get the word out there that we are here and people are welcome to come out and connect with people with the same lived experience.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you. We'll be right back. We're going to take a commercial and we're going to come back and talk. I really would like you guys to share where we can find more information, your social media stuff. So we will be right back to this commercial. Welcome back. I'm here with Melissa and Cecilia. Cecilia and Melissa, please tell our viewers, because I'm pretty sure there are many of them that want to know more about what you guys are offering, what you are doing. And not only that, we'd probably like to get in touch with you both. Can you please tell our viewers social media
I'll
stuff?
let you start.
Or website, whatever.
Sure. So our website is it's quite easy. It's www.bist.ca, so BIST, Brain Injury Society of Toronto. And on there you can find all our programs and information. We are also on social media. I have to cheat and look at my notes, but our Facebook is at Brain Injury Society TO. Our Instagram is at Brain Injury Toronto, and our Twitter is at Brain Injury TO. But again, if you go to www.bist.ca, you can click on any of those links and get to our sites.
Okay, and I'm going to do a shameless plug for Wednesday at BIST.
Go ahead.
I'm a self-care advocate, and I will be there helping out doing an inspiration board workshop to help our members move forward and to plan with, the achievements and goals, intentions that they want to achieve. So come out to the BIST office at St. Clair and Yonge Street, and you'll find the address on the BIST website for that. In terms of self-care, you can follow along on resilienista.com. That's the word resilient, ISTA.com. I have a self-care digital magazine there as well. On Instagram, you'll find me at Celia M. High Heeled Life.
Nice.
And on Facebook, you'll find me at Resilienista. So come out, support BIST. The more people that are aware that brain injury is not the end, but the beginning of a new chapter of life, the more that we can help.
Awesome. I'm just so happy to have you both here. You guys are just a ray of light, of sunshine, especially you, Cecilia, and you too. I'm not leaving you out. No, but really happy to have you. I'm just gonna wrap the show real quickly. Please check out, we're having a live recording Tuesday, February the 6th at Air Mills Town Center in Mindshare. It's in Mindshare, the store. It's really a co-working workspace. But please be there. I'll be there doing Trailblazers show live. We have free gifts. We're gonna have a live audience. We're gonna have a lot of fun. So please make sure you watch that next show. But anyways, I wanted to leave you with where you can get in touch with me at I am Susan Stewart or I am Trailblazers 2. There also, I would like you to go to our Facebook channel, and that's on the disability channel, and please go there and see us. I want to thank all our viewers. Appreciate you taking the time to watch us. I don't take that for granted, and I'm really pleased that you watch us. Thank you.